thought today we'd do Summertime. A minor, E, D minor 7th, simple song. I mean, we're looking at 4 chords. I played A minor, an E, a D minor 7th, and I slid it up 2 frets. And at one point, I slide the E up 1 fret, just to kind of give it a little bit of flavor. You don't have to do that. In fact, this is a song that's been played so many different ways. I mean, you see it very soulful, you see it rock, you see it in country. I mean, all the different artists that have sang this song have done it so many different ways. Some have played it super, super slow, but it's something that was written back in 1935 by Gershwin. It was written for an opera, and it was meant to be like a lullaby with a little soulful feel to it. And yeah, so I thought today we would do the song and show you an easy way. I think it's an easy way anyways. It's as easy as you want to make it. I mean, you can just get the chords and just down strum on this one and sing along with it. Summertime. And so I'm not going to try to pick that up, but you can hear how you could just bring that out and sing it, and it's just play the chords. And so we'll go over the chords so you'll have those. But for those of you that like to pick, I usually dedicate my thumb to strings 6, 5, and 4, and my fingers 1, 2, and 3 are taking care of strings 3, 2, 1. So I pick it a little bit differently as we move through the song, but you can see you mix it up a little bit. But for the most part, I'm doing so let's start by going over the chords, all right? So the first chords, actually what I like to do, I like to play the first 2 notes. And you can just play it by making the A minor chord and just picking up the E string and then fretted it 2nd string on the 1st fret. Or you could just play the E minor chord by picking them all together, right? I think it sounds better to bring just by note. Now you'll notice I'm doing that little, you have to be careful there. You don't want to get like too much or it kind of, to me, it gets aggravating. But just kind of that little click is just kind of keeping the beat a little bit there. Got that? Okay. So yeah, so just make sure that you don't overdo that. But yet, you know, if you don't have to do that, I just do it because it's sort of a little rhythm in there with it. But now what I do there is on the 2nd string, I'm playing 1st fret, 3rd fret, and 4th fret. And I'm sliding that 3rd finger up to get that little soulful sound. So then it goes to the D minor 7th. And if you want, you can slide up and back. It's just 2 frets up. And go back to E. And you'll notice I just slide up 1 fret. Back to E, A minor, back to E. And then you go to the C chord, and it kind of changes up everything. Hush little, and it goes that hush little baby. Don't you cry. And so there's different ways you can do that, but what I do instead of going to the D minor 7th there, I just slide up. What I do is put my middle finger on the 4th string, 3rd fret, ring finger on the 2nd string, and it's on the 3rd fret, and slide up. And then I'm going to make a A minor right here at it's the shape of an A minor right here at the 2nd fret, 3rd fret, and then play just those 3 strings. And then I'm going to go over here and play the E, and then end on the A minor, and just going back and forth again. So got it? Okay, so let's just go through it one last time. And see if you can pick this up. Now remember, if you want, you can always just take those chords and just strum it. Just doing a downstroke. And then sing along with it. Summertime. Okay, but we're going to do it this way. So give that a try. I've seen it done played different ways. In fact, I saw a way I thought was kind of interesting is where they just take the A minor chord, slide up 2 frets, and then play like an A shape here at the 5th fret, and they just play strings 4, 3, and 2. So what they do is they're strumming it. Summertime, when living is easy. See that? And then they go to the D minor 7th, and they slide up, and then they just do this barring of the 5th fret, 4 strings. There, it's an A minor 7th here. Or no, it's an A minor. I'll check and find out what that's called. But so then they, again, it's so you can see there's different ways to bring it out. You don't have to stay just with these chords, but I like this way. to just leave it right there then. And I guess as far as announcements are concerned, in a couple weeks, I'm going to have a Zoom call for the members. So if you're a member, be watching for the date. I'll post it. And those of you that want to join us on a call, if you're a member, we'll be able to see each other and play together. We figured out a way that we can actually play instruments together, and you can hear each other through the Zoom app. And so we're going to have a lot of fun with that. So if you're interested in joining that call, just join the membership. It's not super expensive. And also there's this new thing called Hype. I don't know if you saw it, but somehow it makes it so that my videos, if you click on it, it gets shown a little bit more, so that they get more views. So you can find it by swiping over where it says comments underneath the titles. If you swipe over, you'll see the Hype come up. I don't know why it's the way it is. I don't even completely understand it. But if you do find that Hype, click on it. I think it helps me somehow, and I'd appreciate it. All right. Well, I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are in this world.